Grand River Brewery, COO Bryce Davenport, and Executive Chef Vince Strolis. Good morning, guys.
Morning,
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Great. How are you guys?
We're doing great.
So
Fantastic.
we just kind of talked a little bit about the kickoff to summer. Summer would not be complete without GRB and the litany of events you guys have going on.
Totally. There's so much.
It's awesome.
So much.
What's first?
What is first? So June. Well, we just added something on June 13th. It's the Country Idol.
Okay.
With Cumulus Radio.
Okay.
So we'll be a hosting site for them to have like a singing competition. So that's probably going to be first. But the big shindig is June 17th. That's our 10-year anniversary. 10.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
10 years. So yeah, pig roast outside, live music inside, outside. It's $25, all you can eat buffet. So come hungry, right? We've got a bouncy house for the kids.
Awesome.
You know, we're just trying to make it a really fun event for Jackson.
How old were you when Grand River Brewery started, Vince?
Let me see. I would say 23.
Okay.
23.
Wow.
Yeah, 23.
Don't
Just a baby.
Yeah.
Just a baby.
It seems like yesterday we were just going through Cool's the last week.
Yeah.
They were open getting pretzel sandwiches, and
Yeah.
it's amazing.
And the concrete floor collapsed. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they poured the first concrete floor.
Oh yeah, you didn't want to be here for that.
No, we weren't there for that. No.
It was very challenging.
Very challenging.
For the founder, John Burka.
Yeah, it was at the
GRB.
time. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
at the time.
So the executive chef, what are some of the things that you've brought to the menu?
To the menu, we wanted to take more of a full approach, obviously, with the pizza side of it. We've really concentrated a lot on our wood fire, really perfecting. There's a really good technique that goes behind that, and being able to put out like very consistent wood fire pizzas is great. And then we've been really heavily, basically, training up and coaching like a lot of new weekly specials that we do, as well as looking at our menu, adding new items, seeing what our guests really love, and really keeping it and really like honing in on what we want to do great all the time, weekly, daily.
I'm not a weekly special person. I like to get the same thing every time. You're a weekly special.
I'm kind of similar to that.
He
I'm not
likes
gonna lie.
you don't mind a weekly
I
special.
want to know what the weekly special
But you'll never get it.
Oh, but you won't ever get it?
But there are folks that come just for the weekly specials.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, right, like Vince being our culinary chef, kind of overseeing all these establishments, it's kind of like, from what I gather, and not being here at Grand River Brewery, is that we used to have fun. The menu used to be fun. It used to be eclectic, used to be fun. We can still use really great ingredients like we're using now, but how can we make the menu fun, not only for our staff, but for our guests? So, you'll see this week we'll probably kick off like a Nashville hot month that'll have different specials that include Nashville hot chicken as the theme and things like that. So like
Nice. I
if you're a
love
spicy
that.
lover, great, come in this month, and then we'll switch it up in July. And so like just kind of getting back to the basics of just having fun.
I would order the hot chicken.
I would too.
So would you.
I would
Yeah,
love
there
that.
you go.
I would
Okay,
love that.
sweet.
Now, Bryce, when I first met you, you told me a little bit about your background. You had a lot of background in Italian restaurants, and I was suggesting that you needed spaghetti and meatballs.
Totally. Yep. Well, we're trying at Veritas. Yes, we are trying.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yes, Veritas one day.
So Bryce is the CEO over all the restaurants in
Yep.
the big family. So you're spending a lot of time.
Definitely bored. Definitely. All the time bored. No, I'm just joking. Yeah,
It's a lot to keep up with.
it is.
Let's. We've got Feast in the Field coming up.
Feast in the Field is coming up, like a Polynesian kind of theme.
Cool.
I think it's a 200 ticket kind of limit, and we're at about 140.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's limited seats available, but it's going to be a really fun time cooking out in the field. I'm sure Vince will be there with Justin and, and all of our other executive chefs. I know I've got to get my tickets, so
Yeah.
same with you.
Yeah,
So-
Yeah.
You got to get your ticket?
Yeah. Well, the lady at home. I was gonna get her a ticket.
Yeah.
She doesn't know yet.
What's the most underrated thing on the menu?
The underrated thing on the
Most
menu?
underrated thing.
At Grand River?
Yeah.
You know what? I would say, yeah, I know that is
It's an
tough.
interesting question.
It is. I would say since I've started, I'll lean back into it, but I think it has been a lot of our pizzas and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Really A lot of our guests might not even know that it's coming out of a wood fire oven, which a lot of people don't do. I don't even know if there's anyone in the area who does wood fire pizzas.
No, I don't think anymore.
You know, I don't think there is.
It's so good. I eat the whole thing. I never take any of it home.
Yeah, you get a nice crispy crust, and like it's just
it's so good.
perfect. Yeah.
Later this month, you've got a concert on the Grand River patio.
July 30th, man. This one's gonna be crazy. So we've got Jason Cross and Sadie Bass performing underneath the awning. The whole parking lot will be closed. $10 admission tickets to come see the concert. We're working with Hunter over at West Texas Barbecue, and we're going to have a little barbecue battle. So he's going to have his smokers in the parking lot. We'll have our smokers in the parking lot. People can buy samples and do that. Well, it's just literally going to be a really fun day with a lot of stuff going on. So the front parking lot will focus on the live music. There's a cornhole tournament that's being held by Dad Bod Baggers, which is going to be pretty crazy. And then in the back parking lot, I think we're getting another bouncy house. There might be pony rides available in that back parking lot for kids. And then I'm trying to talk Justin into getting a dunk tank so him and I can
I think that's a great
sit in the dunk tank, right? I mean, I think
it should be a warm day.
I think our amazing staff would love the opportunity to dunk this a couple times. Yeah.
Vince, did you have a hard time in your job interview at Grand River Brewery with a Miller High Life bottle tattooed on your wrist?
I think I had a couple people compliment me, so you know.
We do not serve that.
So, what's your favorite thing to make?
What's my favorite thing to make? So with what we do with a lot of our homemade breads out of our Grand River Bakery, I'm a deli guy. I love a good old school like New York Jewish deli. So seeing like our Reubens, our turkey, our corned beef Reuben, I'm a simple guy, but like you do it right. You get a nice crispy bread and like it's baked daily. So like just having a really, really great Reuben changed my day around.
Yeah,
so
I agree
like
with
that's
that.
honestly like sometimes that's what I enjoy making for people as well.
That's cool.
Yeah, the 10th anniversary, I can't believe it's been 10 years, but Grand River Brewery is credited by many in this community as the start of the downtown renaissance. And it's so great. The whole community is so thrilled that it's still going strong and is a real cornerstone of the downtown.
Yeah, it's a great place to take people from out of town too, that's how you know you've got a great spot, right?
Totally. Yeah, we made some mistakes, right? Like, I mean, I've been here almost 7 months now, and like talking to guests that come in and listening to feedback, you know, we've made mistakes, right? There's been things that we've done wrong, and so I think, you know, Vince and Justin's focus is really just kind of go back to basics, right? Let's worry about consistency. Let's focus on hospitality, and you know, we will win people back. We will gain their trust back, and that's really, I mean, at the end of the day, that's all that it is. Restaurants are people.
Grand River's been obviously a huge community-based, like brewery, restaurant for as long as it has, and really getting back to that even more. And like Bryce was saying, talking about the hospitality, listening to our guests, what their needs are, what we could always be doing better. I mean, like that's what we really want to improve on. We want to improve daily.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What's really neat too is Grand River Brewery brings a lot of people to Jackson.
It does.
It's a destination.
Yeah.
And you put on a great impression, and it's up to the rest of us to keep people coming back.
That's right.
That's right. And we appreciate everyone's trust and faith that they've put in us for 10 years. I mean, without them, it wouldn't be a 10-year anniversary, right?
Yeah.
So I think, you know, really the goal with this 10-year anniversary is just how can we give back to Jackson? How can we get Jackson involved in the town of Jackson and the guests of Jackson to come celebrate with us, right? I mean, that's really it. Without them, we wouldn't be there. So it's going to be a really cool event. We're excited about it.
All right. Sounds like a summer of fun at GRB. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
Executive Chef Vince Strolis and COO Bryce Davenport. The morning show continues after this.